you to the Rockville Ice Arena in Rockville, Maryland for a ACC-HL playoff matchup. It's the Maryland Terrapins and the Delaware Blue Hens. My name is Matt Fusillo. I'm joined by Andrew Rich, James Witherite, Benji Ferraro, and Ethan Posner. Andrew, what a night.
This is so special. I can't wait to see this game get underway. It doesn't get much bigger than this. You win or you go home, and it's as simple as that. Delaware and Maryland coming up.
Play-in game of the ACC playoffs about to begin. About 6.5 minutes left of warm-ups. But, Andrew, these two teams met earlier this year. Maryland took the season series 2-0. How'd those games play out?
Yeah, that first game was close. It was close the whole way. We saw a penalty shot in that game. That game ended up going all the way to a shootout, where the Terps ended up taking a 4-3 lead, or 4-3 win, I should say. And then the next day, the Terps went to Delaware and put up 4 power play goals to take that game by a score of 7-4. So it's going to be a question of if Delaware can shut down the Terps offense and if the Terps can play good defense.
And Maryland is a team that's been hot and cold the entire year. They're sitting at 13-14, whereas Delaware started off the year with a lot of losses, but they've really picked it up as of late.
Yeah, they've played more games throughout the year too. So this is an experienced team. They've played together a long time, and I'm expecting a good one here tonight.
Tell you more about the ACC playoffs coming on tap this weekend. The winner of this game will play Rider, the #1 seed in the ACC. That'll be on Friday, specifically at 1:45 p.m. The loser, their season will be done.
That's a tough matchup against Rider for whoever wins this game. Both teams have seen Rider this year. Both teams have split with Rider. But no one's thinking about Rider tonight. This is all about who's on the ice. It's Delaware versus Maryland, Terps versus Blue Hens.
Both these teams were in the Mid-Atlantic Collegiate Hockey Conference last season, and so was Rider. Rider won the Motch Championship last year, and they switch over to the ACC. Speaking of the bracket, it's NC State versus Virginia Tech, North Carolina versus Wilmington, and Penn State versus Rowan to round out your 4 games that'll happen in that quarterfinal round this weekend.
And another huge note for tonight, it's going to be a huge question if the Delaware Blue Hens can stop number 19 in black, Max Noonan. 32 goals on the year, and he's looking to do more damage tonight. If the Blue Hens can shut him down, they're going to have a real chance to win this game and move on to Winston-Salem.
Talk about Max Noonan. We also talk about the starting goalies. Last year, Maryland beat Delaware in the playoffs 1-0 in double overtime. Insane goalie matchup, and both of them are starting today. Henry Pelletier and Joey Hooper. About 4 minutes left for warm-up time. Delaware will wear their cream-colored jerseys. Maryland in their traditional home black. Phenomenal jersey.
Phenomenal.
Matchup.
This is going to look great. The collective heartbeat in here is starting to rise. Everyone can feel the pressure. Here we go.
We have the Terps and the Blue Hens coming up next.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the Law Office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the Law Office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With over 10 years of treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. With clinics in Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more. There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. Broadcast to social, print to digital, 412 Communications has the solution to get you heard. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Elegant. Luxurious. One of a kind. Since 1895, the Dubé name has embodied these very qualities. Make the four-generation Dubé family tradition of fine custom jewelry your own, only at Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé.
Almost time for hockey, Maryland Terrapins and Delaware Blue Hens. But first, it is time for the opening roster introductions and the Star Spangled Banner. We send things downstairs to public address announcer Brandon Appleton.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Rockville Ice Arena for tonight's ACCHL Premier Play between the Delaware Blue Hens and the Terrapins. Now, the starting lineup for the visiting Blue Hens. At left defense, number 7, Matt Pregame. At right defense, number 30, Aiden Jones. At left wing, number 11, Brendan Stop. At right number 54, Joe Bush. At center, number 10, Austin Machida. And in goal, number 33, Joey Cooper. The Blue Hens are coached by Vince Alcázar. Now, starting lineup for the Maryland Terrapins. At left defense from Woodbine, Maryland, number 18, Ryan Teskey. At right defense from Rockville, Maryland, number 6, Daniel Tomaszewski. At left wing from Germantown, Maryland,
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Wow.
That was awesome.
What an introduction. Brandon Appleton and James Witherite in the anthem. I had to get that on video.
Oh my God, it doesn't get much better than that.
He's got his Starbucks coffee. He let that rip.
Just casual, sits right back down.
Yeah, exactly. He hears us too.
I know. Oh, I know.
Almost time for the opening face-off. It's the Maryland Terrapins and the Delaware Blue Hens. It's a pleasure to have the call here. A simulcast, Maryland Hockey Network and Delaware Hockey Network via the 412. Players get set. First game of the ACC playoffs about to begin. On the opening faceoff, it'll be Austin Vecchio and Matthew Kravitsky. Vecchio wins it back, and we are underway.
The start of this game is going to set the tone for the whole rest of the game. We'll see who gets on top first, who puts the pressure on. Terps have a shot here.
This is Brian Teskey for Maryland. As we mentioned during the warm-ups, Maryland wearing their black uniforms and Delaware with their cream-colored with blue helmets. This is going to be icing on the Blue Hens. We'll take it back to the right side.
And when you get in these win-or-go-home scenarios, it's easy to let the jitters get to you, kind of grip your stick a little bit harder. But it's also important that you just let yourself play. Have fun. This is an important game, but it's all about who plays the more complete, more efficient style of hockey. And the winner will head to Winston-Salem.
Vecchio wins another faceoff, this time against Chase Wilson. Puck is played by Vecchio himself. Now it's Caleb Craven for Maryland, number 7. Pass to his partner on defense, Andre Serra, and now Blake Warner. He's over the line, across for Craven off his stick. No, Dishner shot. That was blocked by Crane.
Couple good zone entries there for the Terps. We know that's been a struggle of theirs throughout this year. See if they can get clean through the neutral zone tonight.
Battled by Tomaszewski. He lost it in his skate. And now it goes back into the Maryland end. Another icing on the Blue Hens.
You know, we mentioned earlier in the broadcast that the Terps have beat the Blue Hens twice already this year. But in this ACC, and especially in the ACC Premier, it's so competitive. Every team can beat any team on any given night. And it's hard to beat a team 3 times in 1 year. So this is going to be an absolute battle tonight.
Buganowski off the draw. He was bumped by Sean Lipinski, and it's played forward. Saunders Penn. Here's Duchesne. Blue Hens trying to get it out. This is Ethan Sharp. Flung in by Bieganowski. Behind Joey Hooper, tapped by Healy. Maryland will get a change. You'd have to think Delaware will do the same soon. Here's Teske in his own end. He looks forward. Too far out of reach from Lachlan Joyce, number 33 in black. And here it's played by Patrick Flaherty for the Hens. It's a giveaway. Craven, pass across, goes into the neutral zone. Johnny Tomaitis around the boards.
Hens got lucky there. That was a tough turnover in the defensive zone, and it turns into an offensive chance somehow. Terps get it back out to center.
Punch forward and tapped around by Penn. Back the other way is Serra. He's pressured by Quinn. It goes to the other side. Drake on the forecheck. Played by Polchlepek, but Serra has it for Newnham. Newnham's pass for Kravitsky was denied. And here come the Blue Hens. Onside is Jake Quinn. He circles around. Lead pass looking for Newnham. Shrieking in the left side. He's outnumbered, and he gets checked. That was Flom.
That's how you have to play Max Newnham. You have to use the body, because if you don't, he's going to dangle around you and make you embarrassed.
Here's Olensky the other way. His shot saved by Peltier. Played by Teske, and now Tomaszewski flicks it out. Down the length of the ice, Crane is after it. It will not be icing. Crane takes it behind his own net. Drake is there. Played off the glass and out. Tomaszewski fires it right back in. Just under 4 minutes have elapsed here in the first period. The Delaware captain, Matt Crane. Swiped at by Polchlepek, now at the blue line, shooting one wide off the stick of Getz.
Olensky was wide open in front there, looking for that tip.
Here's Tomaszewski below the goal line. Pass for the 6'5" Blake Warner, using his body in the corner. And now below the net is Nathaniel Dishner. He looks for Healy. Nice play off his skate to keep it in. Warner down low once more. Pass back to the blue line. Craven back on the ice.
Great work by the Terps. They're able to get an offensive zone change and keep possession at the same time.
Craven tried to get a backhander off, but he fanned on it. Now it'll be played by Vincenzo Variali, but not until Craven gets the puck back. Variali's able to get it out. Blue Hens get a much-needed change. This is Serra. Serra's pass forward. Healy looks for Duchesne. Now Bieganowski into the Maryland offensive zone. Played by Vecchio. Off the Delaware bench, we play on. It's Healy. Healy looks for options, goes low. Bieganowski's there, and now Body with the glove on the blue line. Here's Kravitsky fresh onto the ice. He tried to get a shot, but Vecchio was able to get it. Newnham's there too, but the Hens control. Here's Rex Maloney. Down to the blue line, it's Vecchio. That was Joe Wogish, excuse me, not Rex Maloney, number 20 tonight. Lipinski plays it for Flaherty, and now it's Vecchio. Losing his footing. Wilson takes it over, but now Stam. Teske for Tomaszewski. He looks across, now Teske's able to get a shot. That one goes wide. Here's Warner, another one off the mark.
Big hit in the corner by Chase Wilson. Can feel that one, another one.
That was Warner with the second hit, now another one by Wilson.
Bodies are flying everywhere.
3 hits in a row by the Terps. It was Warner sandwiched by Wilson.
Physicality's ramping up. You can feel it. Everyone's finishing their checks.
And that Maryland third line really been playing full ice hockey, really.
They really have. They've really come into their own as that energizer line for Coach Carter. And Coach Carter isn't afraid to use them.
Here is Joyce in on Hooper, but nobody was there. Steinberg lost the puck, trying to cradle it. He gets a shot and a save with the right pad by Hooper.
Terps are doing a good job of just getting pucks on net right now, testing Hooper.
Played by Sharp. Kept in by Serra. Terps with good pressure the last couple minutes. Serra with the puck again. He'll play it up into the netting, so we have a whistle with 12:37 left in the first.
Blue Hens need to slow things down a little bit. They're looking a little antsy in their own zone, not getting out of their own end cleanly. And once they get out to the neutral zone, they have to try and put pucks behind the Maryland defense and get in on that forecheck. Force the Maryland defense to have to make quick decisions. That's where turnovers are going to come.
If you've been injured on the job or in a car accident, you know how challenging and overwhelming the recovery process can be. That's why having a trusted and caring representative by your side is essential to help you navigate the complex world of workers' compensation and personal injury. The Law Office of Long and Greenberg will guide you through every step of the process, from filing your claim to representing you in hearings and appeals. Call the Law Office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-LONG to schedule a free consultation. That's 302-466-LONG. Here's Quinn. He tried with the centering feed. Looking for the redirection now, but it's taken away by Bieganowski. He had his eyes on Duchesne. Hens get it right back. This is Quinn again. Dances past Body, chips one at Peltier, and he'll cover.
For Patrick Bieganowski, you have to be careful there in the neutral zone not to turn that puck over. It's important that once you get past the red line, pucks get in deep and you get in on the forecheck. Turnovers in the neutral zone are going to kill you, as Delaware is going to be capitalizing on those all night long.
Variali and Kravitsky on the draw. Kravitsky wins this one. James Body with his yellow and red stick gets into the neutral zone. Kravitsky is off to the races. He shoots and saved by Hooper. Rebound was there. Body's able to punch it forward. It goes into the opposite corner.
That's an iffy rebound from Hooper. If I'm a Terp on the bench and I see that, I'm driving the net next shift.
Bouncing puck swatted by Newnham. Hens get it down. Peltier will decide to play it as there's no icing. This is Jack Fabiani for the Terps, number 4. Here is Wilson. Maryland gets a change, so nobody else was there, but Newnham goes off his stick.
It's a great look from Chase Wilson. I think we have a penalty coming up.
We'll see what the call will be.
Or maybe the net was off.
Yeah,
I
the
believe
net
it
was
net.
off.
No penalty there. What a great look from Chase Wilson to the front. Max Newnham was standing there, but it was good defense. Defender had Max's stick tied up, and he wasn't able to put in that rebound.
Warner off the draw. Couldn't get that on net. Nice keep in by Serra. He had to jump. But now Hooper is able to catch it for the whistle. Delaware will get a change. Wilson and Vecchio. Here is Serra with it. Tried getting it to the net. Now Dishner taps it, but Hooper will cover it again. So we'll try it again. Face off to the right of Hooper. Wilson and Vecchio once more. Vecchio gets it. Played around, looking for Stam. They dig on the near side. And still they fight for it. Hear the referee from up here. But they get it free. It's Serra. He'll play it in. Quickly played by the Hens. Nice move by Engelman. He gets past Dishner. Now looking ahead, this is Vecchio. It's a 2-on-2. Vecchio ahead. Nice play by Tomaszewski. Terps get it to the neutral zone.
That was a great outlet pass from Engelman up to this near side wall that created that chance for Vecchio. But it was Daniel Tomaszewski who made the sliding defensive play.
Here is Vecchio. Now Teske. He gets spun around by Vecchio. Now Tomaszewski.
Good hustle there by Trevor Drake. Waves off that icing.
Now Stam. Craven with the puck. Graham Klein was there. 27 for Delaware. And this is Klein who plays it forward for Sharp. Craven back with it again. He plays it for Serra. 9 minutes left in the first period. Now it's Newnham. Serra. Neither team has been able to generate much offense so far in the opening period. Craven plays it off the glass, and this will be an icing.
It was a better job there by Delaware on the forecheck, forcing Caleb Craven to dump that puck out. That's what the Blue Hens need to get at all night, is get the pucks deep, get on the forecheck. If the Terps are able to break it out easily, they're dangerous in transition.
Planning for retirement doesn't just happen overnight. For 35 years, Limestone Pension Associates has helped small businesses craft and administer pension plans for their workforces. Learn more at limestonepension.net. Oh, leave it to the ad reads.
Hell yeah.
Thankfully, I've done a few games for the 4-1-2. Remember my first time reading them?
Yeah.
I nailed all of them except for one. I think it was Sid's BBQ and Jerky, so sorry, Sids. But I got it down now. I'll get it right this time.
Eventually, you'll just have them ingrained in your brain. It won't even matter.
Yeah, they're actually coming up next,
Yeah.
so. James had them
He
memorized.
doesn't even need the piece of paper.
So it'll be Quinn and Healy on the faceoff. To the left of Hooper. Healy for Beganowski, played by Hooper. Now it's Quinn. Behind the net for Flaherty. Looking for Tomaitis. Now Duchesne toward the net, saved by Hooper. Beganowski back for Duchesne. Tomaszewski fires. Played with the blocker by Hooper. Now Duchesne, Beganowski a drive. And I think the net is off again.
This looks like this might be a problem all night long, as Patrick Beganowski was wide open in the slot for that shot.
It was maybe 2 inches off, but
Yeah.
they're still going to call it. It was a good look for Maryland. Maybe
It was.
a little bit of a lucky break for the Hens. So Beganowski will go off, and so will Healy. Quinn prevails. Tomaszewski is able to keep it in, barely. And now it's Tomaszewski again. Dominic Facciano for the Terps, number 8. But now the Hens control, played up high by Peltier. This is Facciano again. Cross ice for Warner. 7:15 left in the first period. Still, we remain scoreless. Wogish. Down into the Maryland zone. Fabiani's back first. But Wogish is there as well. Now it's Craven. This is Flom. He'll play it all the way around, but not until Craven gets it. Up ahead, off the stick of Newnham. Stam is there first, right near the Maryland bench. Yelled at by Sarah on the Maryland bench as well. It's Vecchio. Errant backhand pass. Flom. Weaves past Drake. And now it's Craven again. Stam is there. Risky play by the Terps. Fabiani is checked by Stam. And here's Trevor Drake. He'll play it to safety. Played by Flom off the skate. And now Kravitsky forward. Newnham.
It's probably the best shift we've seen from Delaware in this game. Forcing bad passes from the Terps in their own defensive zone. And that's how the Blue Hens are going to create chances.
Looking to get the shot off was Olensky. Tomaszewski with it. Slashed by Duchesne, Healy, and here come the Hens again. It's Polslapek. And that puck goes into the netting right in front of us and out of play. Make a truly all-American meal the centerpiece of your next team event or special occasion. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky in nearby Claymont, Delaware can cater your next group event, offering pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken on a daily basis, along with a variety of sauces and sides, sure to please any appetite. Visit Sid's at Suite C26 in the Tri-State Industrial Center on Ridge Road, Claymont. Open Monday through Saturday, or to place a catering order, call 302-439-4937 or visit sidsbbqandjerky.com.
Oh, that was a good one, man. I liked that one. Nailed Sid's BBQ and Jerky.
I almost laughed during that because we had Sid's Barbecue and Jerky at the Fred Rush Arena during the intermission after reading it, and it was phenomenal.
It's a testimonial,
So
isn't it?
it reminded me of that. It was, oh man, those pulled pork sliders during the intermission, they hit different. This is Sarah. They don't quite have pulled pork here in Rockville, but they do have cheesecake.
That's something.
Cheesecake, coffee, and pretzels. James holds up his Starbucks coffee. This is Joyce. His shot saved by Hooper. Steinberg another try. It was blocked.
That's a good block there. Shaken up on the play was Polchapek. I believe he took that one right in the hand.
Sarah with it. Who will break the ice first? And will we find out this period? This is Joyce. Teskey thinks about joining the rush. Now he hops back. Saucer pass. Looking for Kramer.
When the Terps are able to exit the zone with possession and with speed, they are so dangerous in transition. We saw a couple shifts ago, Delaware was forcing Maryland to dump it out to center, and they weren't leaving their own zone with possession. And the Blue Hens were able to come right back in and get some chances. That's what the Blue Hens need to continue to do.
Off the glass, it's Tomaszewski. Under 4 minutes to go in the first. Teskey for Kravitsky. Now Newnham, he shoots quickly, and Hooper will cover.
It's a really good job by Max Newnham to get that shot off. Didn't dust it off at all. Caught it, wound up, and put it right back on net. Hooper that time was in good position and no rebound.
A lot of the Maryland players grew up playing in this rink here in Rockville. Matt Kravitsky, Henry Pelletier, Trevor Drake, Daniel Tomaszewski. Vast majority of the Terps are in-state players.
A lot of them are circle. It all comes full circle.
From Montgomery County, home of the Montgomery Ice Devils. Neutral zone. This is Fabiani. And Matt Kravitsky was the one who helped book the ice for tonight's game. He actually works here. So nice of him to help out, work with the ACC. And Commissioner Mike Wally and everyone else involved. Puck was loose. Oh, almost a tap in for the Hens. Pelletier is able to get a glove on it.
That went right through the skates of Jack Fabiani. And it was sharp, I believe.
Healy and Quinn. Healy gets this one. Played with the high stick, so we're going to have a whistle as Engelman was the first to touch it. And they're going to bring the face-off to the neutral zone.
Yeah, should come out to neutral ice.
So it's Quinn and Healy again. This time near the Maryland bench. Healy wins another one. Played by Sarah. Penn delivers a check on Sarah. You're going to see a lot of that tonight, number 23. Craven with it. Tomaitis was right behind him.
You could hear the bench yelling 1, 1, 1. That means someone's right next to him. And he moved the puck quickly. Good heads-up play there by Caleb Craven.
Here is Beganowski. Turned over by Penn. Here come the Hens, but Duchesne was there. He got bumped into, but the Terps take it away. This is Craven weaving over center ice. He's got Healy to his left. Healy looks across for Beganowski. Penn is able to get a stick on it. Here are the Hens. Penn goes to the bench. Tomaitis will flick it in. He'll go to the bench as well. This is Sarah. 2 minutes left in the first period. Austin Vecchio makes a move past Healy, who loses his stick. And now Duchesne at the puck. Off the torso of Vecchio. Crane plays it deep. Peltier lost it for a moment, but gives to Teske. Beganowski. Warner is there first. He'll take it around. He's outnumbered. Checks by Vecchio.
Vecchio just ran into a brick wall as we got a broken stick down there in the corner.
There's Vecchio.
Tough sequence there for Vecchio.
Now Warner tries getting it to the slot area. Now Teske at the blue line. He shoots, but it's redirected by Kramer and out of play.
It's a textbook block by Kramer. Almost went into a goalie position there. He put the stick in front of his skates. Blocked that one off the skate and up into the netting. 1:10 left here in the first period.
I was a senior in high school when Brian Kramer was a freshman, and I watched him play for my high school team.
Unbelievable.
My town was combined with his town to form one team, and he scored probably every game I went to.
Yeah.
He was likely their best player as a freshman as well. Nice to see, like you said earlier, coming full circle.
Yeah, that's cool. That's awesome.
I know you know one of the guys in the Virginia Tech team.
Yep.
It's all about the community in the hockey world.
Hockey really is just one big community.
Lipinski, and that was that Penn? No, it was Klein who was denied right at the doorstep.
Yeah, it was a great feed to Klein in the middle of the ice. He tried to open up the wickets of Henry Peltier. Peltier kept those legs together.
This is Flaherty, 30 seconds to go in the first. Hens looking to get something started. 20 seconds to work with. Craven digs it out. Chips it for Drake. Here come the Terps. Newnham up ahead. Here is Newnham on Hooper, and he scores! With 10 seconds left in the first, the Terps strike first. 33rd goal of the year for Max Newnham.
Unbelievable stuff. What a pass by Trevor Drake. Did you see the sauce on that thing? Oh my goodness. From blue line to blue line, lands perfectly on the tape of Max Newnham. Max is in alone. Hooper made the initial save, but the rebound sat right there. And with 11 seconds left in the period, the Terps are on top here in the play-in game.
Could serve as a big momentum shifter. It's been back and forth the entire 19 minutes and 50 seconds as the clock hits 0. So Max Newnham sends the Maryland Terrapins to the locker room with a 1-0 lead.
And that's a huge moment in this game. I thought the Blue Hens really played better in that second half of the first period, but it's late goals like that are momentum killers. And that time it's number 19, surprise, surprise, number 33 on the year.
So Terps take a 1-0 lead to the locker room, and we will step aside after the break, second period.
Elegant. Luxurious. One of a kind. Since 1895, the Dubé name has embodied these very qualities. Make the four-generation Dubé family tradition of fine custom jewelry your own, only at Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With over 10 years of treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. With clinics in Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the Law Office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the Law Office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com.
It's time for the second period. Let's head back upstairs to James Witherite.
Maryland Terrapins, Delaware Blue Hens. It's a 1-0 lead for the Terps thanks to Max Newnham. And here is the goal. It was Drake with the pass down the left side to Newnham. We've seen that so many times this season as Newnham buries his 33rd of the year. And we also heard during the intermission from Trey Wright, who is part of the Rider crew, that Newnham goal gives him the lead for the ACC Premier in points right now.
There you go.
But, Andrew, that was a very back and forth first period. Didn't get the goal until 10 seconds left. We'll have to see what happens here in the second.
Yeah, it really was. I mean, I felt the Terps, I think they started the game way better than Delaware, but in that second half of the period, you felt the pressure from the Blue Hens. They were forcing turnovers and getting more chances on Henry Peltier, but then number 19 took over, and that's where we sit, 1-0.
Might we add, there were 0 penalties in the first period as well.
It's going to be important for the Blue Hens to get right back to their game that they were playing in that second half of the period. Forget about the goal. Get back on the pressure.
Vecchio and Kravitsky. Kravitsky wins it back. We're underway for the second period. This is Teskey. Behind Hooper on the other side, it's Newnham. Newnham scored a hat trick 2 days ago at Stevenson, but the Terps fell 7-3 to the Mustangs on their senior night in Reisterstown.
It wasn't the best effort we've seen from the Terps all year long. Look out.
Dangerous giveaway. That was Peltier. Tried giving it to Teskey, and now Stam with a try along the post, but Peltier gets a glove on it.
That's a really good save there by Henry Peltier. Obviously couldn't look behind him to see where Stam wanted to go. And a good job by Stam to kind of use misdirection. Almost was able to wrap that one in, but the toe of Henry Peltier against the post made the stop.
Piper Holman wants me to narrate his life. Piper, I'll do it. Let me know a time and a place, I'll be there.
For the right price?
I did it to Liam Eaton during his breakfast once, grabbing the cereal from the pantry. As Wilson loses his footing. Here's Getz. Liam Eaton, former Maryland captain, now playing professional in Finland for Kiepo.
The one who scored that double overtime goal last year against Delaware.
Going back to that game, he scored the initial goal in overtime, and the referees waved it off, and he scored again. As there's a big hit on Craven.
That was Wogish coming up the wall with speed. And Blake Warner goes right back at him.
Here's Bieganowski. Now it's Stam. He's onside.
Look out here. Craven and Vecchio.
Hear the ref from up here. Vecchio takes off his helmet. They'll both sit for 2. Hear Vecchio yell, "You need practice, kid.
Yeah, I heard
you need
that.
practice." Says it again.
He added a word in there that time. But
I guess that's nice having the penalty box below us.
Yeah, we can
hear
hear
what they
everything.
say. It's almost like we're inside the glass.
this is fun. I like hearing what they're saying down there.
It's almost like I don't want to say anything.
I know.
I highly doubt those of you listening can hear that, but a lot of expletives.
Yeah,
were
maybe
just
for the
launched.
better. Maybe for the better.
Is it the safe harbor period yet?
That's right. These are athletes. They're competing.
So they're going to put the face-off in the Maryland zone. It's going to be Kramer and Healy.
4-on-4 now, a little bit more room out there. More time to make your decisions. Make sure you get your head up. Find a good passing lane. Don't force anything.
The calls on the ice were roughing, probably to no one's surprise. Lipinski with the puck. Teske loses his footing. Now this is Duchesne. Trying to steal was Kramer. Now it's Duchesne with it again. Penn goes after him. Now Healy, played by Tomaszewski in the neutral zone, to his partner Brian Teske. Below the net, this is Flaherty. Healy with a nice giveaway. He looks for Newnham, and Hooper is able to cover.
Healy tried to take that one right to the net on his backhand. He had Max Newnham, who was tapping for the puck.
What would you prefer there, Healy shoot or pass?
I think that's a tough pass to make, especially on your backhand with a couple defenders around you. I think ideally you want to get that pass off, but I'm not Tucker Healy. I wasn't in that situation.
Down to the blue line, Fabiani. Pass is taken over. That was Serra for the Terps. Now Kravitsky is onside. He looks across. Newnham wanted the one-timer. He slips. Penn tries to get it out. Taken by Kravitsky.
Serra doesn't have a stick. Just trying to play that one with his skate. He needs to get off.
Here's Newnham. Makes a move. He goes down. It was Buckman that he bumped into.
Good play by Matt Kravitsky, giving Andre Serra his stick. It's more important that the defenseman has one.
Dangerous for the Terps. Good opportunity for the Hens as Flom with the shot. Fabiani got a piece of it.
Only one problem. Matt Kravitsky's a righty. Andre Serra's a lefty.
There's a drive by Penn. Couldn't get any of it. Centering feed goes out of the zone. Kravitsky hustles to the bench. Serra goes off too. And Vecchio and Craven are out of the box. We're back to 5-on-5.
It's a really heads-up play by Matthew Kravitsky.
Craven tried getting it near the blue paint. Newnham was there. And here come the Hens. It's Brendan Stam. He's got Vecchio on his left. Newnham looking to take it away. He does. Pass goes off the stick of Joyce. Crane will get there first. Joyce trying to regain possession. Here come the Blue Hens. Facciano hustles. Trying to make something happen was Wogish.
What a huge save there by Henry Peltier. Stam was all alone in front.
Here's Klein. The Hens still on the attack.
It's a great stick play by Lachlan Joyce. Really good shift for him. It's a picture-perfect fourth-line shift.
Played by Wogish. Down is Craven. Kramer was trying to steal it. Now Tomaszewski gets it out. It's the red line. Facciano looks for Warner. This is Sharp. Punched at by Facciano, goes off the linesman. Kramer, Warner with the intercept.
It's a good read by Blake Warner, stepping up and taking away that passing lane.
This is Kramer. Tomaszewski uses his body to force him to the outside. As Kramer snows Peltier, we got some more shoving.
I think that's going to be a penalty on Kramer. I believe I saw the ref's hand up before any of the pushing and shoving, as Caleb Craven is giving it to Kramer right now. Craven's got to be careful to stay out of the box. I do believe that original call is, I'm not sure what the actual penalty would be. Caleb Craven's going to sit once again, and it looks like Kramer's going to go too. Blake Warner also in the box for the Terps. So we'll see how this shakes out. As the refs talk it over now.
Tomaszewski tends to his teammates in the box. The two captains are on the ice, Crane and Bieganowski, as they talk.
It's another one of those unwritten rules in hockey. That stop right in front of the goalie, spraying snow right in his face. You're going to get a response from the other team every time you do that. And the Terps were not hesitant to jump on Kramer after he gave Peltier a little bit of a snow shower.
For those that don't know, Caleb Craven just joined the Maryland team. He previously played for the Maryland Black Bears, where fighting is legal.
There's no doubt he brings that edge to his game. We're seeing it here tonight, not even halfway through this one.
So things are definitely starting to get chippy. Craven with his second penalty of the period.
I believe this is we're gonna play 5-on-4, so 2 of those penalties will cancel out, and then the extra 2 against the Terps will give Delaware a power play, and their first one of the night.
Bieganowski and Quinn will take the face-off. Put yourself on the advantage when looking for something special for your special someone. Carl Dubé Jewelers and Delaware 4 Diamonds. It's Dubé.
5:17. Maryland penalty number 25, 2-minute minor for Rockville. Time of penalty, 5:17.
Duchesne tries to get it out,
Delaware penalty number
and Bieganowski was hit.
unsportsmanlike conduct. Time of penalty, 5:17.
This is Tomaitis on Peltier off the post.
Delaware bench thought it went in, but that went square off the post.
Tomaitis again, and that one goes past the goal mouth out of the zone.
Goodness, Henry Peltier diving back to try and make that stop. It went right under him and wide of the net. What a chance for Delaware.
1:15 left for the Delaware power play. This is Vecchio. Tries to get the group started again. Terps get it to the neutral zone. Eating up a few seconds. Noonan with it again. He'll play it all the way down off the ceiling.
That is in the ceiling. It's gone.
That's gone.
It's gone. In the ceiling forever. You'll never find it. Goodness. So the pressure from Delaware, they almost cash in there on the power play. Now a face off to the left of Peltier again.
Noonan's able to get a clear again. Hooper will have to play it. Under a minute to go for the Hen power play.
Coach Carter has Max Noonan playing defense on this penalty kill. Terps have 3 forwards out there, plus Jack Fabiani, the defenseman. Big hit! Oh my goodness!
It was Noonan on Sharp. They're going to call a penalty.
And I just hope Sharp's all right. That was a huge hit.
So the linesman will escort Noonan.
And this is where the Terps can get in trouble. Have to stay out of the box in games like these. I know the emotions are high.
Kravitsky and Klein are at the red line. So we'll see what to make out of it. This should be a golden opportunity for the Blue Hens to tie the game.
It really should be. They're going to have 40 seconds, it appears, of 5-on-3 time.
Coach Carter sends out Healy, Tomaszewski, and Teskey. And some of those Delaware players were irate on the bench.
Yeah, you could hear them yelling. Sharp was coming full speed up this right wall, and Max Noonan just met him at the blue line and rumbled this whole arena.
So Noonan in the box, 13:22 left in the second period, 40 seconds for Craven in the box. There's also Warner and Kramer, but those penalties are canceling out. It will be 5-on-3.
This is a pivotal moment in this game.
Face-off is won by the Hens. It was Quinn. Here's Vecchio. He controls. Vecchio again. He shoots. Blocked by Healy.
What a play by Tucker Healy. Got to be careful, though. Can't chase too far on a 5-on-3. Got to stay in that triangle.
Here's Wogish. Below the goal line. He looks for options. Off the skate. Now Vecchio thinks about shooting. Goes down low. Back to the blue line. Peltier with the save. Rebound. Poked aside.
Two big saves by Henry Peltier, and the Terps get a clear.
That was Tomaszewski with the clear. Terps get a change. Craven's out of the box, so it's 5-on-4.
But if you look at the scoreboard, Max Noonan got a 5-minute major on that hit. So the Blue Hens are on the power play for the next 4 minutes and 5 seconds.
Duchesne tries to get it out. He does. Now it's Wogish again. He goes off the boards past Kravitsky. Sarah uses the body. Tomaitis. Past Kravitsky again. He gets bumped into and hits his teammate. Who has to fix his chin strap. That was Graham Klein. Kravitsky out of the zone, down the ice.
And keep in mind, on a 5-minute major penalty, no matter how many times you score, you stay on the penalty. So the Blue Hens, this is a golden opportunity to put some on the board. Matt, you can feel the intensity ramping up in here.
Oh, yeah. This is Polchlepek. He's onside, gives to Flaherty. Now it's Klein. For Crane, back for Klein. Thinks about shooting, goes across off the stick of Flaherty.
Flaherty just couldn't settle that puck down. It was a great pass from Klein.
Here's Crane. And Fabiani gets a clear after blocking it. Hooper carefully plays it.
Look out, Delaware has numbers here. 2 Terps behind the play.
This is Klein. There's a shot, they score! It's Polchlepek, and it's a tie game.
Great play by the Blue Hens. They noticed exactly what I said. The Terps had 2 players behind the play. And on the penalty kill, that is a recipe for danger. Klein makes the pass to the front, and Polchlepek, the righty, standing right in the slot, puts it low on Henry Peltier underneath the pad. We're tied at 1, and still 2 minutes and 38 seconds of power play time for Delaware. Just under halfway through this period.
Hens still have 2 minutes and 38 seconds on the Noonan misconduct, and they win the faceoff. This is Tomaitis.
Delaware goal scored by number 17, Hubert. Polchlepek, assisted by number 27, Graham Klein.
Another check. That was Joyce and Wogish colliding. Teskey. This is Vecchio at the blue line. He shoots. Oh, a glove save by Peltier through traffic. He'll hold it.
That's a really tough save for Henry Peltier. That shot was aiming right for his ear, and he had to kind of almost handcuff himself and bring that glove up and make that windmill save. Good stop from Henry Peltier to keep this a tie game. Still 2 minutes and 11 seconds of power play time for the Hens.
Hens prevail on the draw. It's Vecchio at the blue line again. Now Wogish. Peltier will cover once again.
I do not know how Henry Peltier saw that puck with a forward standing merely inches in front of his face.
This is Duchesne and Quinn weaving toward Peltier. Another try by Quinn. Peltier tries to get a glove.
Penalty upcoming. It's against the Terps.
Fabiani touches it.
It's going to be a hooking call on Lachlan Joyce. At least it should be on Lachlan Joyce. Right now they've got Daniel Tomaszewski. It's the wrong guy.
Tomaszewski points to Joyce.
And now they're going to take Joyce. They're taking Fabiani. The Terps got caught there on that face-off. Everyone kind of lost their man, and it was kind of a 2-on-0 right down low in front of Henry Peltier. And the Terps had no choice but to hook up the Delaware forward. So it goes back to 5-on-3, this time for 1:52. The Terps are killing themselves right now by staying in the box.
Kravitsky gets the face-off win, but now Crane controls. This is Klein, back for Crane. He shoots, Peltier with the save, it's loose. Crane again, back for Klein. Polchlepek wants it. Klein, he plays it. Goes back for Crane. Crane a shot, and Peltier with another glove save.
Cool, calm, and collected for Henry Peltier. That's the name of his game. And he's facing a lot of chances. The clock's still running. They're going to have to figure that out. The chances are mounting in bunches for the Blue Hens right now. Terps got to weather this storm.
Healy and Polchlepek. Polchlepek wins this one. Crane. Here's Flaherty. Back for Crane. Now Klein off his skate. Teskey tries to get it. Penn keeps possession. Bumped by Teskey. Back for Crane. Crane taps it. 1 minute left for Newnham in the box. 1:08 for Tomaszewski. Or Fabiani, excuse me. They have 6 on the board, but it's really number 4. There's Crane a shot. That one whistles wide. Here is Penn. Below the goal line. Takes it, tries a wraparound try. Tomaszewski swipes it aside. Here's Crane. Down low, looking for the redirection was Penn. Tomaszewski's able to get it out. Hooper goes out to play. Tomaitis for Flaherty. "19 seconds left for number 19. This is Vecchio. Off the back of the net. Tomaszewski, another clear. Newnham on his feet, ready to exit. Quinn controls. And Newnham's out of the box. 5-on-4 for 7 more seconds. This is Stam, taken by Craven. But now Fabiani's out.
Terps has numbers.
Fabiani, he shoots. That one's well off the mark. Wilson, another try. Now here's Newnham. Really sharp angle. So we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Delaware's able to get a goal out of that fiasco.
But for the Terps, you escape that, only allowing 1 goal. That can be a huge momentum shift in this game.
Hooper's going to get a glove on it. We'll have a whistle. So the Delaware goal was Polchlepek. Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. So how do you get your voice above the fray? 412 Communications has myriad solutions to build bridges between your brand and its clientele. Broadcast to social, print to digital. The 412 team will put their 40-plus years of experience to work for you. East Coast, West Coast, and everywhere in between, let's talk about how to get you noticed. Visit us at 412communications.com today. Shot is saved by Hooper off the faceoff. Gloved by Teske. This is Blake Warner. Centering feed. Taken by the Hens. This is Olensky. Tomaszewski with it. He's wrapped around by Olensky. Flom right near the Delaware bench. Here's a good chance for the Hens. Polchlepek looking for more. Off the crossbar.
Goodness, what a release. Hubert Polchlepek, that right shot coming down the right side. That one almost looked like it went in. There was room up above the glove of Henry Peltier. Polchlepek saw it, but he gets iron, and we stay tied.
He rang it off the crossbar, went straight out of play. Face off to the left of Peltier, and he should kiss the crossbar.
Absolutely, that was a sick release from Polchlepek.
Here is Drake. Kravitsky, one of the Maryland alternate captains, gets it for Sarah, but here come the Hens again. This is Sharp. 3-on-3. Peltier plays it with the stick, kept in at the blue line by Lipinski.
Big hit there by Trevor Drake along the far wall.
Drake lost his stick, now he's able to retrieve it. Newnham is at the puck first. Hooper goes down. Flaherty jostles for it, along with Steinberg. Craven on goal, saved by Hooper. Here's Polchlepek again. Sarah. Just over 6 minutes left in the second period. We've got a 1-1 hockey game. Newnham scoring late in the first, and now Polchlepek in the second via the power play. Teske gets checked along the glass right near the Maryland bench. Puck goes all the way down. It's on goal. Peltier will get a glove on it for the whistle. Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With years of experience treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Blay of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. And with clinics in both Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more.
Terps bench really wanted a hook there. And they're not going to get it. Henry Peltier thought they did call it. It was the ref close to us. Henry Peltier saw it as he started moving towards the bench. It's Wogish going to the box. And this Terps power play has a huge opportunity here to take the lead late in the second.
And it is the first Terps power play of the evening. Pretty soon I could say of the morning.
We're getting there. It's almost the witching hour.
33 more minutes. I've seen the witching hour a few times
We
this year.
have, yes,
West
we
Virginia,
have.
a little 10:30 puck drop.
Only good things happen after the witching hour. Only good things.
Right? Oh, yeah. Of course. Our cameraman is laughing. Ethan. This is Newnham. So Maryland power play. Newnham, Tomaszewski, Teske, Drake.
Terps bench thought that one went in. Went off the skate of a Hens defender, just went right behind the net. Terps get new defensive pairs out there. It's Craven and Warner that come on. Craven's the only defenseman out there.
On the Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill, Delaware trash can cleaning comes right to your driveway and kills over 99% of the harmful bacteria and germs that accumulate in your trash and recycling bins with high-pressure hot water jets, sanitizing and disinfecting your bins and keeping your home and family healthy. Schedule your first cleaning today at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. This is Newnham over the red line. He's denied by Variali. Under a minute to go for the Terps power play.
As soon as Max Newnham touched the puck there, you saw 3 Delaware Blue Hens converge on him. That's how you have to play defense against him.
Here is Warner. He plays it to the blue line. It's Craven. Spent a lot of the period in the penalty box. Back for Newnham. Looking for his second of the game. He shoots just wide. Craven hustles back. Variali has it alone. And this is going to be a penalty. It's interference on Craven.
I don't know about that one. With all the stuff that's been called in this period, I thought that was one of the softer plays that we've seen. It's an interference call against Caleb Craven. Ref thought that hit was just a little too late. The puck was just a little too far away from the play. So we will be even up at 4-on-4 for 17 seconds. Looks like we will play 4-on-4, 17 seconds, and then Delaware will head back to the power play.
Maryland penalty number 7, 2-minute minor for interference. Time of penalty 16-24.
Face-off will be to Peltier's right.
Number 22, 2-minute minor for slashing. Time of penalty 16-24.
So the third penalty of the game for Caleb Craven.
Excuse me, it actually is 5-on-4. I think there was another Blue Hen in the box as well.
Yeah, I believe I heard one of the refs. Did he say 20? Was it Wogish?
Wogish was in the box before. Wogish is now out, but there is still a Blue Hen in the box.
It's
And
Variali.
It's Variali,
for
yes.
slashing.
So those penalties canceled out. That's why the Terps were still at 5-on-4. But now we play even strength. 5-on-5 hockey.
Here is Wogish in on Peltier, save with the blocker. Steinberg is there trying to get it out. Doing a nice job to keep it in was Getz. Now a backhander by Stam. It's loose. And the net, I believe, came off.
This is going to be interesting to see where the face-off goes. Dangerous chances for the Blue Hens right in front of Henry Peltier. This time the Terps get a lucky whistle as the net comes off, and it looks like the face-off is going to stay in the defensive zone for the Terps.
It's going to be Kramer and Healy. Peltier will swiftly cover this with the glove. We'll try it again.
Delaware has done a much better job in this period of directing things right on net, not passing too much. They're actually starting to test Henry Peltier in this period, and they got one on the board because of it.
Healy and Kramer on the face-off again. This is Healy, number 5 in black. Now Duchesne in the corner. Getz greets him. Both of them got their sticks tied together. Sarah's back on defense. It's going to be another penalty.
This one's against Andre Serra. And the Terps are going to go right back on the penalty kill. Another chance for Delaware to take the lead. It's a tripping call.
So another look for the Blue Hens on the power play. Sharp, Flaherty, Penn, Crane, and Klein. Here's Sharp. Terps are able to get a clear. 2 minutes left in the period. Healy with the puck. Now Tomaszewski. Down the length of the ice. Healy's there first, so Hooper will have to play it quickly. And they have 4 hens, back at their own end. Penn was the only one not there. This is Crane. Teske, Penn. Puck goes off the stick of Teske. Now Polchlepek with it. Had a goal earlier in the period on the power play. Penn, a sharp angle try off the side of the net. Under a minute to go for Serra in the box. Crane thinks about shooting, gives to Flaherty. He was looking at the bumper for Polchlepek. And now it's Klein. Back for Flaherty. A minute to go in the second period. Crane, shot, big block by Newnham.
Huge block there.
Tomaszewski with the clear.
Really good job by the Terps penalty kill of taking away that bumper. That guy in the middle of the ice, that was Polchlepek that time. And they don't call icing there. The Terps bench wanted it.
Stam uses his body to protect the puck against Tomaszewski. Some of the Blue Hen scratches wanted a penalty there that hit behind the net. Terps get another clear. Hooper will play. 12 seconds left for Serra. 23 left in the period.
Look out!
Giveaway. Here is Newnham on Hooper. Score! He did it with 10 left in the first. Now he does it with 12 left in the second. Terps regain the lead.
Unbelievable. You could see Max Newnham stalking like a predator. He rips the puck from the defender, walks in on Hooper and puts it 5-hole. And Max Newnham just has a thing for the late period goals. And it's 2-1 Terps with 12 seconds left in the period. Another huge one for Maryland.
That's Newnham's 34th goal of the year in his 25th game. It is technically an even strength goal. Serra was out of the box. 5 seconds left in the period. Peltier will play it. Off the glass. Down 2 seconds, and Peltier is hit as the buzzer sounds.
Look out here.
And we've got a lot of shoving.
Got to be careful here. Uh-oh.
One of the Hens players' helmets comes off. And now Teske with a lot of shoving.
The refs aren't even doing anything. The refs have to get control of this. They're just watching him.
A wrestling match. I mean, what are they doing? They're just standing there.
You have to do something if you're the referee here. Something has to be done.
Fabiani helps the trainer onto the ice. Peltier is still down.
So what we see here is the linesman getting one pair of guys at a time.
Okay.
One linesman on each guy. Going back, getting the next pair. It's one of those situations where, as a linesman, you pair up, you get one pair, you get them separated, you go back, you get the next.
Makes sense.
And it just
instead of trying to tackle it all at once.
Exactly.
Makes sense.
Start with the first pair, and then just 2, 2, 2, and here we see Pelletier being attended to.
Just gotta hope Henry Peltier is okay down there.
Absolutely.
Thank you, James, for that insight.
So we will take a break. Terps with a 2-1 lead. And when we come back, the third period.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the Law Office of Long in Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the Law Office of Long in Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com.
Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. Broadcast to social, print to digital, 412 Communications has the solution to get you heard. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
It's time for the third period. Let's head back upstairs to James Witherite.
Welcome back. Start of the third period. About to begin. Matthew Stillo, Andrew Rich, with James Witherite, Ethan Posner, and Benji Ferraro. Terps lead 2-1. It was Hubert Polschlepek scoring in the second period, and then Max Newnham again with 12 seconds left. He did the same in the first, 10 seconds left. So the Terps do lead 2-1, but the real question right now is the health of Henry Peltier.
Yeah, scary fall that Henry took, and yeah, I think we were all a little bit shaken up by it, but all we can do is just hope the best for Henry, and our thoughts and prayers are with him. And somehow the Terps are going to have to turn their attention back to this game because major playoff implications. They're tough situations to play through when you see your teammate go down like that. But if anything, you can use that as motivation. You play for Henry and try and go out there and eliminate Delaware. But the Hens are going to try and answer.
It was a long break due to the fact that Peltier was on the ice for a while and he had to be stretchered off, but other than that, we do not have any updates, and nor will we provide any. We think it's probably better that way.
Yeah.
He'll get the care that he needs, and we still have a hockey game to play, so we have to focus on that for now. So Kravitsky and Vecchio chat. They'll take the opening face-off to start the third.
We play even strength despite the people in the box. Still 5-on-5 out there on the ice.
Should be 5 players in the box, 3 for Maryland and 2 for Delaware, but they will all cancel out, as Andrew said. And we're underway to start the third. This is Newnham. Maryland has 4 forwards out there. Facciano is playing with the first line. This is going to be icing on the Terps. And Facciano thought that he could have gotten there first. He was in the lead there.
It looked close. Usually it's a race to the face-off dot. But as you mentioned, Terps going with 4 forwards out there. Max Newnham playing defense. The Terps currently have 2 defensemen in the box, Caleb Craven and Brian Teskey, so a little short on the back end.
Patrick Adams obviously in net. He makes his first save, earning an applause from the Maryland bench.
And I mean, this is an impossible situation for Patrick Adams to come into. Sitting on the bench for 2 periods, and now all of a sudden you're thrust right into this game, a playoff game, and your team's up 1. So Terps are going to need a huge performance from Patrick Adams.
Adams with his 3rd appearance of the season, the sophomore from Catonsville, Maryland. His last game was on Sunday. He lost to Stevenson 7-3. Here was Drake. Tough shot for him to get off, being a righty on the right side. This is Wogish. Here's Olensky. He shoots. Fabiani's there. Now it's Drake. Sarah. And now Dishner for the Terps. Just under a minute and a half into the third. Terps lead 2-1. Both goals from Newnham and the lone hen goal from Polschlepek. That shot is redirected out of play, so we have a stoppage.
And for both teams, this period has to be the best period you've played all year long. The stakes are at their highest. Every pass, every check, every stick play, every shot matters that much more.
Off the skate of Klein. This is Sarah. He shoots, saved by Hooper. Into the corner. Sarah again, shot, another save by Hooper. Trying to get the rebound was Duchesne. Now it's Newnham. Klein is onside. Sarah takes it over, played with the glove by Tucker Healy, and it's a 2-on-2 for the Terps. Below the goal line, Healy. He's outnumbered now. Taken away by the Hens. Delivering a check on the play was Duchesne. Now Newnham shoots. Almost a hat trick. Hooper tries to get his glove on it. Now this is played by the Hens out of the zone.
For the Blue Hens, they need to get back to how they were playing at the end of that first period before Max Newnham scored. They need pucks in deep, and they need to get on the forecheck hard, force Maryland defensemen into bad decisions. That's how you're going to create turnovers.
Kravitsky applies the pressure. Here it's played by Penn. The Hens get it to the neutral zone off the stick of Joyce. Tomaitis goes after Newnham. Here is Fabiani. Scored a goal on Sunday against Stevenson. Drake across for Tomaszewski. Tomaitis with the pressure again. Joyce tried to get the puck, but here it's taken by Buckman. Penn for the Hens. Serra in his own corner. This is Tomaszewski. It's a 1-against-4, trying to make a move. At the center ice logo is Serra. Now Steinberg. He'll play it all the way around. Serra shoots, and Hooper's got it through traffic. He'll cover.
If I'm Andre Serra there, I see Chase Wilson right in front of Hooper. Try and keep that shot low. Aim for Wilson's stick. Maybe you get a lucky tip, a lucky deflection. That time Serra went high and Hooper was able to glove it.
Wilson gets the face-off for the Terps, but now the puck goes off the skate of Vecchio.
Hand pass there. As Max Newnham was diving to make that play to keep it in, kind of swiped his left arm at it. Good call by the ref.
Newnham on one knee, now he gets up. Dishner was the one that got the shot off right when the whistle sounded. So we'll have a neutral zone draw, Vecchio and Wilson again. Here is Wogish. He shoots, and Adams makes the save. It's loose. Below the goal line, Vecchio is crunched by Serra. Buckman is onside. Pass across. No, they're going to say it's offside. That was Wogish. So we'll have another neutral zone face-off coming up. So all the players are out of the box. They'll go to their respective benches. Some serving for 2 minutes, others for 4. Fabiani. Klein was all over him. Now it's Beganowski on the right side. Getz will play it for Klein. Tapped by Duchesne. Almost played by Fabiani. This is Crane for the Hens. Wearing the C on his chest, he'll play it in. Adams gives to Fabiani. This is Tucker Healy for Maryland. Klein got a piece of that pass. Now Duchesne looks for Healy. Healy shoots. And Crane with a little bit of a screen on his own goalie, but Hooper still got it. Nice save.
Another sweet release from Tucker Healy. Kind of toe dragged that one into his body and shot it back against the grain. Tried to go high glove on Hooper. Hooper was able to fight that one off. And for the Terps, playing with a lead here into the third period. Once you get into the neutral zone, if you don't have numbers coming with you, that puck has to get deep. And you need to be able to work the clock and kill time.
Newnham in the corner. You saw the replay of that Healy shot there. Nice save by the netminder Hooper. Adams makes the save and rebound. They score. The Hens tie the game. It's Tomaitis.
A great solo effort there from Tomaitis. Comes down the left side, fires one off the blocker of Patrick Adams, and unfortunately that rebound just pops right back into the slot. And Tomaitis is able to bury it. So we are tied at 2 with 14 and a half minutes to go here in the third period. This is going to be some ending.
Craven, Sarah, now Dishner, Sarah again. This is Warner. Here is Craven, his shot goes wide. Trying to keep it in is Sarah, he does. Down low for Warner. Terps look for an answer. Here's Sarah, he shoots, saved by Hooper. Bieganowski is there. Warner goes off, Duchesne replaces him. Tomaitis, the goal scorer, gets the puck in the corner. 2 more Maryland players go to the bench. Saunders Penn trying to get it out, he does. And now it's the Hens' turn to change. Here comes Healy. He's got Teskey, now Bieganowski a shot. Rebound was there, but Hooper's able to get a glove. We have a stoppage.
What a great pass that was from Tucker Healy. A little spinning pass to see Patrick Bieganowski behind him. Bieganowski took no time ripping that one on net. Hooper was in good position, made the save.
The Dubé name is synonymous with fine custom jewelry in Delaware. And a 4-generation family tradition dating to 1895, Carl Dubé Jewelers also offers appraisal, design, resizing, and repair services. Find something special for your someone special. Visit Carl Dubé on Concord Pike in Wilmington. In Delaware, for diamonds, it's Dubé. Here is Vecchio in his own end. He puts on the brakes, spins around Joyce, taken by Facciano. Maryland fourth line getting some work. Tomaszewski on goal. Hooper made the save. Puck comes out for Vecchio. He takes it behind the net. Down the ice, right through the legs of Klein. And this will be icing on Delaware.
That's an important icing. The Terps are going to be able to get the matchup they want now. As for the Hens, they have their line stuck out there after you can't change on an icing. So the Terps get their top line out, see if they can capitalize on this offensive zone draw.
Hens win it, and they get it out. Fabiani, Drake, he'll fire it down. Kravitsky. Fabiani is checked, and there's going to be no penalty on the play. Shot goes across. Played by Wogish. Now it's Newnham for Fabiani. Here's Wogish again. Fabiani's able to get it out. Craven for the Terps. Fabiani looking for Drake, but it pinballs to Healy. Klein intercepted by Healy again. Healy is denied at the line by Kramer. Healy with another takeaway, and now it's center ice. This is Tomaszewski. He controls, he'll fire it in, goes just wide. Healy trying to be the first one there. Crane got it. He gives to his teammate Kramer. Now Tomaszewski, that was redirected by Bieganowski and trickled wide. Now Duchesne, score! Travis Duchesne goes 5-hole, and we're tied again. Oh, excuse me.
The Terps go up 1.
Terps go up.
Unbelievable pressure from the Terps in the offensive zone. It started with that deflected shot. Tomaszewski from the point. Bieganowski tipped it, it went wide. And then that puck finds Travis Duchesne in a soft spot right above the circle. And he goes 5-hole on Hooper. It sneaks through. Terps up 1. Just about halfway through this third period. Huge goal.
My mistake there. I don't know why I said it's tied again. Travis Duchesne gives the Terps the lead. They went up 1-0. Hens tied it. Then it was 2-1 Terps. Hens tied it again. So this is the third lead for Maryland. They're calling it Bieganowski's goal on the ice, even though that was clearly Duchesne. But either way, Hooper with a glove save, he'll cover it. 10:42 on the clock.
And for the Blue Hens, they need to be directing everything at the net. You have a goaltender who hasn't seen a lot of shots. He's still cold in there. And you saw that second goal was a big rebound. Got to get shots on net, get people in front, traffic towards Patrick Adams, and look for rebounds.
On net again after it goes off the stick of Flaherty. Hooper will get a glove on it. Travis Duchesne, his 5th goal of the season. Only graduate student playing on this Maryland team. And the Colorado native. We know Spencer Duchesne is watching.
Travis has been off the score sheet for quite some time. Good to see him get one there, and it's a huge one.
Here's Craven. The Hens operate. Lipinski goes across the ice. Now Serra past both teams' benches. Serra still with it. Steinberg driving toward the net. Terps were heavily outnumbered.
And for the Terps, there is no need to force anything into the high slot. Play down low and make sure you have that third forward high in case any chances break the other way.
Newnham tried looking for Drake. Here is Penn. He'll ladle one toward Adams. Playing it is Teskey. And now it's Drake again. Newnham looking for his 3rd of the game. Couldn't receive that pass from Drake. That's how he scored that first period goal. Drake was on the right side. Lead pass to Newnham down the left. Here's Kravitsky. Now Drake. Now Newnham. And he scores! It's a hat trick for Newnham, and it's 4-2 Terps.
Oh, Matt, how pretty was that? The passing from the Terps, immaculate there. It was Kravitsky to Drake, and then Drake with the little through pass to Newnham. Max does the rest, but unfortunately he's going to sit in the box here.
Yeah, he tripped up one of the Hens after the play. And Newnham is not happy.
For Newnham, the damage had been done. That's his 3rd of the game.
I think that one was a pretty clear penalty.
Yeah.
He hit him after the play. That was obvious. I couldn't see which Delaware player that was, but it'll be a goal. Newnham will sit for 2 with 9:14 left in the 3rd. And he gives Adams and the Terps a little bit of a cushion.
Yeah, that's huge.
Still a lot of hockey to be played, though.
Definitely. And we said at the beginning of this game, if Delaware was not able to contain number 19, Max Newnham, it was going to be a very long night for them. And he's been doing his part. He's got 3 on the board. It's 4-2 Terps. Delaware needs to push back now.
Final goal, 10:42. Maryland penalty.
Tomaszewski.
10:42.
It's a 2-on-2. Stam with the stick. Now another shot almost goes in. Duchesne. Referee pushes the net back on. We play on, no whistle.
That was almost a beautiful individual effort for Daniel Tomaszewski. Took that one all the way around the net and almost wrapped that one in, the lefty coming around behind the net.
Here's Sarah. Wogish looks across, shot, rebound was there, and Duchesne will get it down the ice. Oh, it was a matter of who got there first.
Exactly.
If Delaware got there first, could have been a sure goal.
That's why Delaware needs to put emphasis. Everyone needs to, or not everyone, but the forwards need to drive towards the net, get traffic in front of Adams, and wait for those rebounds.
Klein. Facciano tries to keep it to the outside. Sarah plays it around. Nice keep in by Flaherty. This is Sarah again. 30 seconds left for Noonan in the box. Sarah gets a clear.
Now for Delaware, the clock's starting to work against you.
Facciano lost his stick. He's able to regain it.
What a stick play by Tucker Healy.
Crane in his own end. Penalty time is up. Noonan out of the box. It's 5-on-5. There's a check by Wilson. He's been really using his body the last few games.
He really has. Delaware looks a little discombobulated right now. They're not connecting on their passes. They commit an icing there after a long shift. And now with Max Noonan out of the box, the Terps are going to get that matchup they want. It's Noonan, Drake Kravitsky.
With a listen-first approach that creates a unique solution for your circumstances, the expert team at the Law Office of Long and Greenberg are committed to providing empathetic and compassionate legal representation for individuals who have suffered injuries. To schedule your free consultation today, call the Law Office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-LONG. That's 302-466-5664, or visit injuryde.com. Drake with the check. Now it's played by the Hens. This is Olensky. Shot goes up high, saved by Adams, and now he gets the cover.
Good job by Patrick Adams to fight that one off. That shot came up high on him, and he's a shorter goaltender than Peltier. That one kind of caught him in the collarbone almost. 6:21 on the clock. 4-2 Terps.
Face-off will be to Adams' right. It's Steinberg against Quinn. Quinn won that one. Olansky doing his best to make it a one-goal game again. Adams carefully plays it for Teske. This is Tomaszewski. Backhand pass for Teske. Flom went down in the play. Now here's Sarah shooting one. Hooper will make the save. Now it's Healy. Beganowski steps in. Healy was going at it with Quinn. Nice keep in by Sarah. This is Teske. His shot, and Hooper will cover.
If you're the Blue Hens, you really need to start stretching out this Maryland unit. Maybe start having one guy kind of hang higher in the defensive zone. See if you can capitalize on any breaks.
5:11 left in the third. Hens are going to need 2 more goals to tie it. Here is Wogish. Sticked aside by Adams. Now Flaherty. Adams made the save. I don't know if he saw that.
Yeah, that one got deflected before it got to him. Good job by Adams to just get down the butterfly and hope for the best. Yeah, I'm not sure he saw that the whole way in.
So here's Warner for Craven.
You heard someone just yell, glass, glass. For the Terps, that's going to be key in the defensive zone. Get everything high off the glass and out.
Dishner. Gloved by Hooper. He'll play it. Smart play by the Delaware netminder. Teskey for the Terps. Trying to get it as Klein. Drake will play it, and that one just hits the rafters, so we'll have a stoppage.
It's the right idea. That one just rolled up on Drake and flipped it up into the ceiling. 4:06 on the clock. And you'd have to think in the next couple minutes or so, Delaware will look to get Hooper onto the bench for the extra attacker.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on Delaware head coach Vince Falkowski. See if he looks over at Hooper at all, and vice versa. Teskey, now Drake. It's a 3-on-1. Drake, he shoots, and it goes out of play.
That one hit the crossbar. Yes, it did. Drake tried to go upstairs on Hooper, and there was room. And the iron has played a serious role in this game for both sides.
You guys want another ad read from Fusillo? You'll get one if there's a penalty.
We need one more, Matt.
Craven a shot that goes wide. Tomaitis whacks at it. Fabiani keeps it in on the blue line.
It's a really good play by Jack Fabiani. Killing more time.
Healy with it. Beganowski. Healy right back into the offensive zone. Maryland going to do its best to just keep eating up time. Hooper still stays put. We've reached the 3-minute mark. This is Quinn. And that's going to be offside. Big call there.
That is a big call. So the faceoff comes back to center. 2:53 on the clock. You would think they would try to get Hooper out around the 2:30, 2:15 mark maybe. They have that top unit out there now. If they can get extensive possession in the offensive zone, might look to pull Hooper.
It's Vecchio, Stam, Wogish, Flom, and Engelman.
Delaware's going to wait on it, even though they have an offensive zone draw. They need possession.
Liam Eden and Piper Holman, two great minds think alike. Almost the exact same comment. This is Wogish. There's a shot. Pad saved by Adams.
That is a really good kick save there from Patrick Adams. That one got deflected maybe a couple times before it got to him.
Another shot saved by Adams. Wasn't able to control it, though. Tomaszewski put in a headlock by Wogish. Wogish tries to get a stick. Now he does. 2:10 left in regulation. Hooper still stays put.
You take your time here if you're Daniel Tomaszewski.
Under 2 minutes to go.
They are not even looking at Hooper to look to pull him.
Yeah, Coach Falkowski keeps looking at the play. He hasn't looked at Hooper. This is Newnham looking for his fourth. He backhands one, and Hooper will make the save.
Don't see Newnham take that backhand shot all too often. He really likes to get that to his forehand where he can get more power on it. That time he was forced to go to the backhand towards the middle of the ice. And Hooper gloved it. A minute 43 now, and it looks like we're going to have a timeout.
Timeout is called. As you said, 1:43 left. Delaware's going to need 2. Both teams at their respective benches. Hooper's got his helmet off as he leans over the rail.
And remember, it's an offensive zone draw for the Terrapins, so they can't pull Hooper right now. The Blue Hens are going to have to win this draw, get all the way down the ice, and get sustained zone pressure before Hooper can make his way out of the net.
Adams didn't have a water bottle, so Coach Matt Williamson had to run down, grab one, and throw it to him. Maryland just finished its huddle. Delaware about to do the same.
Terps are going to go with Sarah and Craven on defense, along with that first unit with Drake Kravitsky Noonan. For the Blue Hens, Klein, Kramer, Flaherty. Can't see who else is out there, but they have their big guys.
Sarah, now Kravitsky. Pass across, here's Noonan. Makes a move, gets toward the net, he scores! Oh, Max Noonan is 4th on the game, and he puts the icing on the cake.
I mean, what can you do? There's only so much you can do. But when he's just better, Max Noonan makes it look easy. Goes behind the back, between the legs, inside, outside, dipsy doodle. What more do you need from Max Noonan? He's got 4 on the night. It's 5-2 Terps, and they look to be putting it away.
Beautiful goal from Max. Healy wins the faceoff. Craven plays it for Sarah. A minute and a half. Puck is played now by Crane. Maryland led 2-1 going into the 3rd period. We've seen a lot this game, and we're reaching the final 60 seconds.
A game that went back and forth for most of it. It was so even through 2 periods. And we got a penalty upcoming here, look out.
And Teskey and Tomaitis, they've been at it all night. Wrestling match, Tomaitis is throwing punches. Tomaszewski is shaken up. And no trainer on the ice. Teskey is laying down.
I believe Tomaitis went after Tomaszewski behind the play. And Teskey took exception to that.
Maryland players wave goodbye to Tomaitis. His night is done with 47.5 on the clock. Teskey, well, his night is also done.
He's going to feel a little better about it, though, than Tomaitis. But as I was saying, a game that was so even through 2 periods, and then we see that really, really awful injury for Henry Peltier, the long stoppage, and then the Terps came out in the 3rd and absolutely dominated. They put 3 up on the board after Delaware got the first one early. And with 47.5 seconds left in this one, the Terps can smell Winston-Salem.
Max Noonan just talked to us up in the booth.
I think he put up a couple fingers there, maybe 4 fingers.
So the Delaware captain, Matt Crane, talked things over with the officials with Noonan. For all of you that are watching at home, via the Delaware Hockey Network and the Maryland Hockey Network. As James takes a sip of his cold brew, we hope you've enjoyed the game tonight. There's been a lot of action. I think a lot is an understatement.
Yeah, for sure. It's been a hectic one.
It's 12:54 a.m.
I didn't even know that. Oh, my goodness. It's almost 1 a.m. here. And we still got 47 seconds of hockey to play before we can call it a final score. Just discussing where they want this face-off to be.
So still we get things sorted out. Players will go to the Maryland offensive zone.
It was a 5-minute major penalty to Tomitis.
Maryland penalty number 18. 2-minute minor for cross-checking and a game misconduct. He has been ejected.
Cross-check and misconduct for Teskey. We're still awaiting Tomitis' call, though it's probably fairly obvious.
Yeah, I believe he got the, instead of the 2 in a misconduct, it'll be a 5 in a misconduct. So down to the last 40 seconds here.
This is played by Vecchio behind his own net. Crane. Adams. He leaves it for Newnham. 20 seconds left. Newnham, Drake, and now Healy. Newnham. This is Drake. 5 seconds left. And that will do it. The beat goes on for the Maryland Terrapins. They advance to Winston-Salem.
A hard-fought game the whole way through. But in the end, it's this third period effort from the Terps and the masterclass from Max Newnham, his 4-goal performance that lead the red, white, yellow, and black on to Winston-Salem on Friday to face Rider.
The greatest tradition in all of sports, the hockey handshake line. We go to James Witherite, 3 stars of the game. Max Newnham, Trevor Drake, Hubert Polchlepek. Newnham with 4 goals. He gets the first star recognition. Drake with 2 assists, and Polchlepek with 1 of the Delaware goals. Well, going into this game, one team's season would be done, and the other would move on to Winston-Salem. For Delaware, this is their final game of the year. For Maryland, they will advance to play the Rider Bronx. A rematch of last year, this Friday at 1:45 p.m. from the Winston-Salem Fairgrounds in North Carolina. Well, that'll do it, folks.
What a game.
For Matt Fusillo, Andrew Rich, James Witherite, Ethan Posner, and Benji Ferraro, thank you for joining us, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your night.